Chasers, to another episode of Hangover with yours truly. My name is Shai, saying hi on a beautiful afternoon, and I bet you guys enjoyed that song we just played for you. I could definitely say it's already my favorite song from the band ever, from their long roster of songs. Yan yung pinaka-favorite ko. Pinaka-na-favorite ko pa. Like, willing to play it 24/7, easy rock, 24/7 at home, and in every occasion. I was not paid to say this. Please welcome the band, the Bloomfields.
Hey.
Hi, guys.
Remember that 24/7.
24/7. Yep. Please cut that part off. Anyway, for those who are new to the show, or for those who are new to you guys, please introduce yourselves.
Hi, we're the Bloomfields. My name is Rocky.
My name is Louie. Hello, everyone.
Hello, I'm Lakan. What's up?
Hello, I'm Nathan. What's up?
Hi, guys. Ayan. So, ayan.
Yeah.
Ayan na nga. Okay, alright. So, we just heard from the band, the guest for today, mga partner. Ayan, Bloomfields. Where we were doing a bit. We were doing a bit, Chasers. So, okay, genuinely though, welcome to the show. You guys have been here a bunch of times before, but this is the first time for Hangover, and in fact, we did really get to enjoy your set when you played for our boss of the boss, the big guy. Yeah. And it was quite fun. Thanks again.
Fun, actually.
We hope that we did not traumatize you. Hindi naman.
We're traumatized enough already, so it's fine.
So, parang wala na lang yun. Okay,
it's fine.
gotcha. Noted then. We'll book you again next year. But as a tradition here on Hangover, we like to ask for any TMIs, too much information, mga nakakayang kwento, or what have you, unique experiences that you may want to share to our chasers. Kumusta? Meron nga ba?
TMI, too much information.
Or you guys are too perfect? Wala eh.
Ako?
Yes. Kaya nga eh. Grabe. That was wild.
Same.
That was wild, man.
I guess, for this year, trying to be sober for this year.
Oh, hey.
So,
that makes one of
So
us.
scandalous. Such a scandalous thing.
That
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
one
yeah,
of us.
yeah.
Ooh. Is it trying to stay sober, like from a very deep, dark hole point of view?
Yeah,
Not getting to the
just-
details, but
Ano lang, just trying to, have more clarity.
clarity and a clearer kidney and liver and
Yes,
something
that
like that.
too.
Yes.
Health
Healthy.
too. Yeah.
Healthy side. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's our Charlie Sheen.
Oh, that level na ba talaga? Is it really that level?
It's
Charlie
him.
Sheen levels na? Okay. Well, I'm happy for you. Proud of you, man. Proud of you. And don't pressure other people who are also in
Yeah.
their own ways alcoholics, ha? No, we should limit our... Cut that off again, guys. Please, cut that off. Okay. So, what about anyone else, maybe? Kung wala, edi...
Nathan
Nathan has something to share.
Ano nga ba? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, this guy.
Tutor?
I know this guy.
So I have a new girlfriend.
New
Oh,
girlfriend.
hey.
It's like it just came out of the blue.
Oh,
Like,
inintroduce ko
nga.
lang siya.
pag-introduce mo pa sa akin, ay, guys, shota ako. I was like, what?
I'm so weird. But yes, since when though?
Since
Yeah.
last month, patay.
Okay, so matagal na. Matagal na rin
Pero
pala.
hindi ko pa na-introduce sa
Yeah, we
boys.
never
kasi-
met this person.
He never spoke about
We
her.
never
Yeah.
spoke about
Baka
anything.
mabate eh.
Oh, so yun lang yung rason. Dahil lang.
Hindi ko lang rin alam kung paano siya introduce.
Like,
So
guys,
like, alam nyo,
by the way.
I have a girl.
Okay, na thinking about it kasi kami, us girls, well, we try to share as much details at an early point pala. Parang, so may ka-chat ako, and then whatever updates. But for the guys, I've
Complete
noticed talaga.
opposite.
Press release kasi pag girls eh, right?
Yes. Updates talaga lagi. Like
Yeah.
every 8 a.m.
The group chat just
The
opens
podium
up.
is there.
Boom.
And then, by the way, okay, next speaker, it's your turn. Parang ganun. So for the guys, in your case, like, how do I
Yeah.
tell them? Ano ba?
Oh, yeah.
Okay then. Okay. Well, congrats.
Thank you.
And
thank
if you need a host for your wedding, ayan. All right.
Ayan
I'm
na.
actually getting married, but
Baka
Ayun.
naman.
Oo nga.
Yun.
Okay, maybe we can talk about it.
Guys! Genuinely though, services. Christmas season, guys. Hosting season. You got it. All right. Moving on, though. Thank you. Oh, well, if one of you guys, someone else did not share anything. Well, dalawa kayo actually, but if we're good, if you guys are good. If you guys are good, we're good.
Alam ko na sa'yo.
Kota na kami kung sakali. But, meron.
Gamot mo or something.
Ay, meron sa gamot.
Wala, dami ko ng tama sa pako eh. So, nag-rehab ako for the foot. Kasi may plantar fasciitis. So,
Oh, wow. What's your sitis?
somewhere there.
It's something happening down there.
Yeah.
Symptom ng
Getting old.
ED.
Some riveting.
Nagkakaroon ng ED.
Meron siyang ED.
Alam ko lang ADHD and CTTO the owner and what?
ED.
EDAD. Which is?
Edad.
So slow! I am
Gotcha.
stealing that. I am stealing
I got
that 100%.
Gotcha.
I'm so disappointed with myself. I'm gonna test it to the younger kids later on to just see like if I was like, guys, by the way, I was diagnosed with ED.
Sounds real.
Galing eh, di ba?
It genuinely did. And I hate it. I hate you so much. Disappointed with myself. I'm gonna give myself a really
We all get EDAD.
yes.
Probably a symptom of EDAD.
Yes. Thank you.
Probably a symptom of
Yes.
EDAD. So
New stuff.
You're no
New
longer my
stuff.
favorite band ever. Then like 20 hours a day na lang. Ipa-play ko si Babalik.
Yan.
And Rocky, maybe there's something you'd also want to share. Wala na, na-share na rin yung EDAD eh.
no, I just told you I'm getting married next year.
Right.
That's my whole thing right now.
There you go. You're saved by the marriage. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
There we go. So that is a TMI from the Bloomfields, boys and girls. To our chasers, tune in. This time, let's talk about your single, which you're going to be performing later. It's called Pink Skies. And that I truly, genuinely love. Not saying that I don't love Babalikan. But, you know, we did a bit earlier about that. But genuinely, it's so chill. It's so driving through the sunset. Through the sunset?
Right, straight through it.
Straight through the sunset. That's the vibes I'm getting with that song. It's a very nice song. And you say that it's about being in such a serene and a picture-perfect moment, but still wishing that special someone was right there with you to witness it. So here is the very important question. Ano mga bagay pwedeng pagkain, tao, anything na hindi kompleto pag wala ang isa? Parang two-piece in a pod, parang chicharon at suka.
Yan.
Something like that. What would
Puto
you
at
say?
dinuguan.
Mga ganon, oo. Di ba pwede pang game rin sa wedding? Sige, ano ang mga pwedeng ipare sa isa't isa?
Tom and Jerry.
You know, next.
Ano ba?
Left and right,
Left
up
and
and
right.
down,
Left and right.
yin and yang.
Yin and yang.
Talo
Yin
ka
and
na
yang.
sa game. Wala na. Okay, out. So yeah, something like that. What would you say in your life? Maybe that parang alam nyong di pwedeng mawala sa isa't isa.
Wala na.
Wala na.
Ako meron.
Yes.
Kare-kare, bagong, and painkillers.
Kare-kare bagong and the medication that comes right after it.
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect harmony.
Match made in heaven.
Aw, love that for you. But genuinely though, are you the oldest of the group?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. So you're enjoying
Yeah.
that role. Eh. You're making a lot of jokes about that role, and I'm also enjoying it. Don't you worry. Again, I'm never gonna forget you with the EDA.
2 years lang 2 years.
Okay.
Disclaimer lang.
Well, getting into the more technical production of Pink Skies, we heard that the vibe was also kind of psychedelic and hypnotic. The script's words, guys, not mine. Rather than leaning to just a romantic beach movie scene type of video, what made you decide to go to a much more creative route?
You mean the music itself? or the song itself?
The music video, because it.
Oh right, the music video is
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
trippy.
Yeah. So
Louis made that. So
it's actually
Tell me, Charlie Sheen, why it's so psychedelic and hypnotic.
It's actually an animated collage, so
Mm-hmm.
it's out now on YouTube. Check it out. It's an animated collage, and it's very trippy. So it's a lot of inspiration from the '60s. It has this vintage feel, but since our theme right now is pretty much psychedelic, so it has a lot of elements that swirly elements
yes,
that gets you,
swirly twirly.
that makes you
elements.
trip out. So
No,
yeah.
it's just we like that vibe, that aesthetic. We just want to be in that sort of mood all the time. So with Pink Skies, when we were recording it, we really wanted that sort of like you're floating.
Yeah.
Yes,
so-
that's the one word that I could
Yeah?
vibe with when I listen to that.
Lutang.
Hindi naman lutang, floating around like it's just so light.
Right,
It's so
right,
light and easy,
yeah.
or something like that.
Or
Okay.
something like that, right?
Yeah.
Lumulutang.
Oh, and although it does feel a little bit romantic as well, pero parang you could do with the romance, you could do without it pala,
Sure.
and still get to enjoy the song as is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right then. Well,
Yeah.
moving on to the actual interview portion of the program.
the
so
actual
the
interview.
actual
That was the warm-up.
that was nothing, man.
Okay.
So we here in Hangover, we have 3 tiers of interviews, starting with the easiest pulutan, the You Drive Me Nuts, kasi Manilang to sa inyo. So this is the first level with this first question. You've been doing this for over 2 decades now. Nagsimula kayo high school pa lang, di ba? Ano yung mga sinaunang pangarap niyo para sa banda nung nagsimula pa lang kayo? And did you strive to really cement the Bloomfields in the industry over 20 years from that original goal?
Yeah.
How would you guys want to answer this?
Actually, it's really mind blowing. Actually, because
yeah.
20 years ago we were like thinking or dreaming how long will this thing last. And
Yeah, exactly.
20 years later, apparently we're still here.
Yes,
So
gratefully so.
I still remember people who would ask me like,
How long?
how do you see yourself 10 years from now?
Yes.
And that was 20 years ago. So, and I couldn't answer it then, but like I'm glad where we are. I'm happy where we are, and having experienced what we did. There were a lot of trials and ups and downs, but like we went through lineup changes and stuff like that. But we also learned a lot, and yeah, it was a great journey, I think. And yung ano bang pinangarap namin, I think that was your question. Like,
Yes.
which is weird because like of course you dream of all the good stuff, right? You dream of all the good stuff, but I think we always had that notion that you gotta temper your expectations. Like you're gonna get what you're gonna get. It's not like if you don't become Eraserheads by 5 years, you're gonna be sad and just be depressed. No, we didn't naman have that kind of thing. We were sort of like, yeah, this is great, and
Yeah.
we have to enjoy this
yeah.
because regardless, it's gonna, it's gonna change at some point. People are gonna move on. Things are, and we always knew that, and we didn't want to be those like stars that are still like we were talking about Madonna a while ago, right? Like still trying to be Madonna from 1980, right? So we like me personally, I didn't want to be like that. So like I wanted to sort of like be realistic about it.
Yeah.
But I think we're pretty happy with what we achieved.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, actually, I didn't expect right now that we'd last this long, and now that we're here, I mean, I thought I would like parang like leave the band na by this time or something like that. Kasi syempre that's like we're like 40 already, like and apparently kaya pa eh. I mean even like our idols, like sila Ihes, like sila. Yeah, the other guys. I mean, they're still doing it. I mean, habang kaya pa. I mean, while we still can, I think might as well just continue doing it. Yeah. So
Can you still with your EDAD?
Yeah.
Just-
Papaganda ng tunog
20
yun.
years ago kasi I'm still working while with the band. So so parang grateful na ako na I'm doing this for like
full-time.
full time and wala ako sa office.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Nathan is one of the newest members, right?
Yeah.
So back then, syempre, like, did you ever think that you'd be ever part of the band like the Bloomfields?
No, hell no.
How did it even happen? If you don't mind.
Oh,
We bumped into him like, pwede ka.
you.
Come here.
Come here.
Join us.
Actually, kasi
Pakwento mo kay Nathan. Pakwento mo
sige,
kay
sige,
Nathan.
sige.
Love that.
My dad plays with them kapag may Beatles night
His
kasi.
dad.
Yeah.
Dad.
I'm like, hey, Kuyas!
Hey, okay.
Ang
Wow,
galing niyo.
Kuya, you guys are so good.
Pwede magpa-picture? Kind of like that.
Do you have the photos still?
Yeah, I still have it.
Such a full circle moment.
It's in his room. It's,
Okay.
Yeah. It's still there.
Naka-print out sa room niya.
I'm gonna be your bandmate
One of
someday.
these days.
I'm gonna be a rock star.
Just like them. But okay, growing back, so your dad would play with them from
Yeah.
time to time.
And I
then-
used to watch them kahit rehearsals. I would just watch them and just be amazed
So
by
yung
their
dad mo
sound.
yung nag-aalaga sa'yo sa oras na yun dapat. Like, sorry anak, I have a thing with a guy. Sama ka na.
Sumama ka na lang.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
gusto mo?
Just like that, no?
Yeah. He was a pretty cool dad.
Oh, that's
That was-
nice.
Yeah, and then I just used to watch them hanggang college, I think. That was, I think pandemic happened na.
Yeah,
Ayun.
pandemic happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And dumalis si Dino.
Yeah.
So, yun.
Yeah, that was it.
I remember that story. Oh, I was following that.
And then we were like, you, ikaw na.
You're next. Come on.
Well, it worked out. It worked out great.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
are here now and doing, again, like you mentioned, really great for even after all those years. So yeah, I guess it was a pretty good answer to that first easy question for them. Just laying out the story of how the Bloomfields came to be and with other people, the other guys. But this time, sa panahon ngayon,
Sa panahon ngayon.
mabilis ang pag-iba ng mga uso at gusto ng mga tao when it comes to music, specifically for OPM. Because you guys have been known for that 1960s, 70s rock richness and Beatlesque pop. Did you ever want to change that as the years went by? Or, let's start with that question.
Did we ever want to change that
That
vibe?
vibe, yes.
It became such an identity for us, and also
It's deep inside us na eh.
Yeah.
It's our
Hindi na
thing
matanggal
talaga
eh.
eh. Yeah.
it's like
Sorry.
and it's like we didn't wanna, we weren't like trying to move away from it. I feel like it wasn't uncomfortable for us to be labeled by as that, or to define ourselves by that. We didn't feel uncomfortable by that. We embraced it.
It wasn't it wasn't just for show.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like, oh, this is what people think of us. Ayoko na nito. It's like, no, I was cool with that. Oh, these are the guys that have that vibe, that 60s. This is that 60s band. I like that. That was cool. And like if you own up to something, you can be that
Yeah.
and never have to be uncomfortable but being called by it by that if you own it.
Yeah.
So to me, that was always a great thing.
Yeah, we've been ano naman talaga kasi like old souls talaga. So
Yeah.
I mean, just since we were kids, we like the old stuff. It's just embedded there. It's just there. Eh.
Yeah.
Talaga. Even though we try like something new, something different, it will still come out. Like
Yeah.
this 60s energy, it will always still come out. So
Yeah.
and it's fun because when we do like new stuff or we cover something new, it turns out to be something different. It's reimagined, something reimagined. So
But it's still within that pocket.
yeah.
Yeah. So
the genre.
because there's so much more to explore within that space.
Yeah.
So we
yeah.
might as well just do that, you know?
Here's a slightly diverted question. When you guys like just jam or just, play around, fool around, kid around in your rehearsals or something, what genre do you like to just, or what song would you just like to rock on to? Ganun.
Usually
Nang hindi related sa
Sa
vibe
yeah,
niyo,
yeah,
ganun.
yeah.
usually I think what happens is someone gives a groove. Maybe I start playing a beat, or maybe Lakan starts doing a riff, and we just sort of jump into it. And it's never really like a specific song. It's just like it's just a sound, a riff, or a beat, like I said, and it just becomes its own thing. In fact, some of our songs started out that way.
Okay.
We were sort of just riffing, and we turned on the recorder and becomes a song. Then later on, like lagyan na lang natin ng bosses, and this is it. So, it's not like anything specific. Sometimes kung ano lang yung lumabas sa ginagawa mo at the moment, and then someone just jumps in and like, okay, let's do that. So it's pretty spontaneous the way we do it sometimes. So
Yeah.
Parang I would love to see you guys post some of your random rehearsal videos.
yeah,
Parang
we
feel
could
ko
do
saya niya lang, like, just to get a glimpse of what you guys are like when you're not on stage performing, because obviously that's what a lot of what artists do. But genuinely, it seems like you guys are just a fun bunch. Like, hey, just play around and boom,
Yeah.
something
Yeah,
magical
yeah.
comes to be.
Yeah, we like to invite nga other musicians to our studio and just sort of hang out and jam with us. That's always fun. So layo lang no studio mo.
Yeah.
But like we have been wanting to do that as well, just inviting other people to just
nice.
jam and
Audience member na wala namang talent sa music. Invited
pwede.
Oo naman.
Asking.
Pang ano lang pwede ka naman, you can sing naman, diba?
Oh, me? No, what? Me? Gosh, stop.
Spoken word.
Sample.
Moving on to the next question. Moving on. Pakat nung guys ulit pakat. Okay, moving on. So sinabi nyo na sa isang interview nyo dati na ang inspiration nyo sa paggawa ng songs ay intense emotions. This is quoted, by the way. Intense emotions is a quote. Sinabi nyo rin na the higher the emotion, the better. Do you guys have songs na nagawa ba dahil sa sobrang galit naman or inis or something, basically a negative emotion?
The
Emotion.
higher, the better. Ganun.
The more rage. Pulling in the name of, parang ganon.
I think the most rageful song we ever did was How Dare You. This song we had in
2019 album.
2019
Drop Into the Blue.
in our album Drop in the Blue. I think that was the most rageful one. It ended up turning ano ba ang sound nun, Lakan? Parang 'di ba parang medyo may may aggression yun eh.
Oh. Medyo Led Zepp.
Medyo
Pero parang yung eto na si Juan yung mas ano.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, we also had
yeah.
that. Yeah,
Emotionally driven.
Yes.
There's a lot of
Now that you think about it, there's a lot.
Yeah. Actually, sige, I'll bring up that song. Actually, yung song na yan, medyo parang ano siya personal siya. Baka related siya din sa mga questions later.
He's calling someone out.
So basically, it's a song about kasi parang when ego comes in, man, when you're like friends or when the ego just comes in and you just have to call it out, you just want to call it out. So that song was parang ganun parang call out siya na yo. Lax ka lang.
Diss track? Ano yung diss track ba yun?
Oh, diss track
It
Eminem.
was a diss track. Eminem could never.
No.
Drake could never. Okay then. Okay. Wow. Oh, that's. Well, thank you for sharing that little tidbit. I have a feeling we're gonna have more information squeezed out of them later on.
Yeah.
But okay. So to answer the question, guys, yes. May mga mga rage naman, rage-induced yung songs.
Mas madali yung to write songs when there's like emotion involved because yung flow is just there. Nandun na yung concept eh. Parang,
do you guys write songs for other artists as well?
I think Lakan have diba?
You do.
Produced.
So like so chill, Lakan.
Produced pala for EV Eaters.
Parang ano ba yun
Because you mentioned nga na, and I do understand that feeling where you have to be in the zone, you have to really feel the emotion, right? But what if nga, you're paid to do that? What if you're like, hey, I need you to write me a song about this topic, pero ikaw mismo wala ka namang nararamdaman about that, diba? So like, how do you go about that? So I'm guessing Lakan. Like,
wala, parang mindset lang kung
skills
into the role.
Yeah. Putting the elements there.
Pasok ka lang dun
If
sa
I were
state
this,
na yun.
if I were this person and wanting to talk about this, okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I'm not an artist. Moving on again to the next question. Sample pa naman. Looking back on your discography, which album or song highly represents the band and why? And is there any song of yours that surprises you up to today for whatever reason?
Ako personally, that was the song we played last year here at Hangover. Biyaheng Mahiwaga. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. So it's been a trip talaga, this whole band thing. Like roller coaster ride talaga, ups and downs and high emotions and may mga hard times and it's just yeah, it's never dull. Yeah. So Mahiwaga, magic.
Pretty good song as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Yes, I remember that when you were here last time.
Yeah.
Siyempre favorite ko Balikan.
Yeah, like nothing tops
Nothing tops
Balikan. Oh, like your entire discography, like
It's
third
like-
sila.
Right.
First and second ko Balikan. Tied for
Yeah.
first and second. That good
It's
of
the
a song,
main
guys.
course. It's the main.
Mismo.
Everything's just an appetizer.
Mismo. Guys, stream Balikan. Okay. With that, we wrap up our first set of questions for the for the You Drive Me Nuts. This time we'll move on to the Chicharong or Chicharite. Chicharong, all right. Yeah, so it's getting hotter. It's a spicier pulutan. But in reality, kayo naman yung pulutan. And you're gonna get the chance to answer questions that many are curious about. Starting with this one. Because the band has changed in lineup, some fans believe that membership changes affected your sound. May mga nakamiss ng dating Bloomfields na tunog, di ba? And yun daw yung peak sound nyo. We're gonna be doing this a lot, guys, because it's a lot of allegedly, just like the hearings we hear. Anyway, considering this, do you think that your old band composition made peak music?
Look, the fact that you're putting it in quotation marks, in air quotes, it's probably an opinion, right? Somebody's
Definitely.
opinion.
Yeah.
And
A
in
bunch
that,
of people.
yeah, and in that case, you can't say that it's wrong or right, right? If that's what they think is our peak, because when they experienced the Bloomfields,
Yeah.
that was the peak, right? And when it changed, it's no longer what they recognize, so it's different. So now
Yeah.
they don't want it, right? But there are some people who say, "Oh, now is your peak." Oh, because we like your sound now,
Yeah.
and when you were younger. So it really is like just almost like looking at yourself from a zoomed out perspective, looking at your entire life, right? When you were young, you got getting older, starting and all of that. When did you peak? It's kind of hard to say, right?
Haha. Who says I have?
There you go. Who says I have?
Yeah.
And it's some people might say, "Oh, you haven't." People might say, "Oh, you have,"
Yeah.
and that's okay. And
Yeah. Pero I think
Yeah.
kasi yung mga fans na nagsabi nga before kasi we were like technically playing harder music. Parang it was like more of the jazzy type sound and lots of voices, lot of vocals. But right now our sound kasi mas parang mas fluid mas parang it just comes out mas may may emotions yung ngayon yung the songs that we write now. Dati kasi it was very more on the technicality and really just
that also comes from because when we were younger, we were still really learning
yeah.
all of the technical stuff, so we tend
Yeah.
to focus on that. But it's different now. It's sort of like
Yeah, but when
it comes from a more natural place, I
yun nga
think.
And even when we were doing those technical stuff, yung rock and roll feel, yun talaga yung nasa puso namin eh. So it came out when, like again, the lineup changes. So it's different. Kaya we're parang more, what's the word? Open to like whatever. We were more experimental. We didn't care if it's gonna hit or not. I mean, we didn't care if it's a pop hit or not. We just write and create. So yeah, was fluid.
Lakay seems to want to say something.
Siguro before mas technical na talaga kami kasi magaling talaga sila JJ and Pepe. Parang pero puro voice din kasi
It was vocally.
parang
Harmony,
vocal talaga
yeah.
kami.
There was an emphasis on the vocals. There was an emphasis on vocal harmony back in the day.
Yeah.
Now it's more like we're more focused on the groove, and so it's just a different approach altogether.
I want to ask Nathan naman this time if you also feel that way, like yung quotes dating Bloomfields, that was their peak sound because you came from a point of view where you were a fan with the poster and everything, but then now you're part of the group. So what would you say to that question?
I think sa perspective ko naman, it's kind of different kasi syempre, listening to them, it was from a fan's perspective.
Yes.
And now it's kind of like, ito naman yung work ko with them. So,
Siyempre, peak mo ngayon, di ba?
syempre, pick ko
mo.
ngayon. Wala ako nun eh.
Bloomfields ngayon, nandito ako eh.
Dito
I
na ako.
have arrived.
Congratulations for having me, guys. But great answers, guys. All right. Genuinely though, it is difficult to answer what your peak is, where your peak is, diba? Like, and parang is it also a little bit cocky to say na no, now is my peak? Parang ganun, like, are we always still growing and learning? Anyway, just food for thought.
To be honest, kasi we're not really thinking about it that much.
Yeah, you try not to. You should never define yourself by one moment, or
Yeah.
you know, like it has to be a combination of all those moments.
Yeah.
What are those? What is the combination of all these moments amount to?
Yeah.
And rather than looking, oh, when did you peak or whatever, it's
Saka
like,
minsan kasi there's wisdom din may. So I bet kasi some people would count it sa fame, right?
Yes.
yeah.
But right now we're wiser. We're I don't know.
Masikat kami nun, pero
Okay.
Oh, pero
Yeah.
mas masaya ngayon eh. Oh, parang so
Basta
yeah.
masaya kayo, yun lang
different
naman.
different times, sobrang different times.
Plus, I think this also comes. I would say that this comes from this question or this posts that we see must probably have come from someone who was really like your fans of back then. Alam mo
Yeah,
yun?
for sure.
Gets naman rin without what with, and alam mo naman mga tao allergic to change.
Yeah, of course.
So-
And we feel that way about the artists that we follow as well.
Yes,
It's like,
yes.
oh, I didn't like this guy's album now. I liked his older album better. I like his old sound better. Well, I liked Oasis before they did this
Yeah,
and stuff like
yeah,
that. You know, like there's always gonna be that. There's always gonna be that, and that's good.
It's good that there's still conversations about it
Yeah.
at the very least. All right. Moving on. Next question. From reading threads, fans sometimes complain or note that the Bloomfields seem to spend time doing covers and live gigs instead of pushing out originals.
Ah.
Guys, my favorite song, original yan. This is because, and I quote, hindi na kayo makakasabay sa bagong generation ng OPM. Is this statement, Chicha, wrong or right for you?
I told you dapat nagbudots tayo eh.
Sabi na
makisabay sa
yun
OPM eh.
sinasabi natin
next single.
You should have said yes to the political jingles that were asked of
Oo
you.
nga
Ano?
eh. Exactly.
It's Chicha what? Chicha.
Chicha what?
Paano ba?
Chicha, please.
Kasi we're really kasi just to give you guys an idea to the audience, yung audience namin or yung clientele namin are corporate, wedding, and yeah, pretty much yun yung parang main market namin. And those are the people who really pay.
Yes. That's
Who really
the
pay.
important
Bread
part.
and butter.
Yeah, it's our bread and butter. But itong original music, it's we put it out there. It's something that we love and we put it out there. It's not necessarily like the paying thing, but it gives us, parang fulfillment and expression. So
Yeah.
we just parang we still play a lot of original music. We've been releasing like original music
Yeah.
since like 2011. But yun nga, yung audience namin kasi hindi yun ang
Like your boss.
nila.
It's like the biggest all the big boss. The top
hindi yun yung
Seem to
hinahanap.
enjoy.
Oo, kasi again, we're
Dapat pala nagbalikan kami nung birthday niya.
yeah.
He would have enjoyed that so
would have-
hard.
danced.
He would have started boogieing. You know?
If you know, you know, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yes, we play pa rin. We both play our original music and our covers on our shows.
Yeah.
And we mix it up sometimes. Pero yeah. So we still do.
If you guys want, hire them for your next
Oo
event.
nga, para
Then you will get to realize a lot of stuff. All of these.
yeah.
And if you need a host,
Yeah.
Magtulungan tayo, guys.
Ayan.
Christmas season na.
Collab,
Let's
collab.
go. Oo.
cross
Let's go.
promotion.
Season na eh.
Kainis. But yeah, pretty interesting these questions, these concerns. And again, I think it really comes from people who are just really fans of you guys and who wanted things to stay the same. I mean, I don't know how well or how much new songs you guys listen to now, or do you still, you still keep your old
No.
playlist of songs to listen
We,
to?
we listen to new music naman right now.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
we do. But a lot of new artists, even Four of Spades,
Yeah, yeah.
they have elements of 60s,
Yes,
50s.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So, yung new music right now, kasi it's weird that we define like music sounds by the time.
Era.
Yeah.
Hey, well,
But really, these
it's-
are just different textures, really.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah, we listen to new music now, and kasi a lot of new music na yun, may texture nga ng 60s and 50s. So yeah,
Texture.
yeah.
But you're right. Me as a music noob, talagang like, yeah, it's got a 60s vibe.
Yeah,
Love that for them.
yeah.
What does it even mean? How do you define that, right? But you guys,
ultimately, it really doesn't matter. Did it sound good to you?
yes,
That's
yes.
all that really
it's-
matters.
And again, guys, if you want to hear how good they sound, either from this show and of course hire them. Okay. Our last level this time is the SSG, or the spicy sizzling gossip. As always, the spiciest level yet. And here we expect the stripped down, unfiltered version of you. There are circulating issues that we've dug up. Might be shocking or might be like,
I deny
baka
all
naman ito naman yung mga,
allegations.
been there, done that. Ito, yun lang, tingnan natin, malalaman natin. So some Reddit threads imply that the reason behind JJ and Pepe leaving in 2009 plus Dino's departure in 2021 was more than just, quote, creative differences. People wonder whether there were disagreements over songwriting credits or just the overall direction of the band. Ito na lang. Can we finally hear the truth from you here?
The truth.
Oh, the
Oh,
truth is
tayong
okay.
ano.
So the truth is, first of all,
Swear, swear.
you cannot lump JJ and Pepe and Dino in the same conversation.
Ooh.
Those are two very different
different
scenarios.
things. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're also 10 years apart.
Okay,
Yes.
yes.
So their departure was 10 years apart.
So dun muna tayo
So
sa
it's very
juicy.
different. So the first one with JJ and Pepe,
Yeah.
we were, how old were we? 25,
This is around
20?
2009.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're
Young and
around.
naive.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bright-eyed, doe-eyed young
Yeah.
men.
Musicians, yeah.
But no, we weren't that young. But like I guess when we say creative differences, which is kind of true, but we also had
It's more
sort
than
of
that.
disagreements, creative
Yeah.
and personal disagreements
And
of
business
business disagreements, how to run the company, how to go about our album,
Yeah.
what to like
Marami,
how to
marami.
schedule things.
Yeah.
It's almost like it almost became like a lifestyle thing. Like we wanna live this way, you guys wanna live that way. We wanna sing these songs, you guys wanna sing these songs. And of course it got heated. Of course it got bitter at some point. But ultimately there was this, okay, you do your thing, we'll do ours.
Yeah.
And it had to boil down to that eventually.
Yeah. But I'll spill the beans. I'll spill the beans.
Would love the beans. Spill it.
Meron
I'll spill
talagang
the tea.
physical, ano eh,
Oh, yeah. It really
physical
ano talaga.
disagreements.
Oo.
There
Kumbaga,
was a huge musical
oo,
difference as
oo.
well.
Hindi, nag-away talaga kami. Hindi lang away. Nagdemandahan kami.
Oh, that far off.
Yeah, that
Okay.
far off.
Yes, Your
yeah.
Honor.
So it's a long time ago. I mean, it's literally more than 15 years ago. I mean, right now we're cool. I mean, recently nag-karaoke pa sila kan tsaka si
Oh,
Pepe. Yun. And
Nabaksa mo ba yung current band mo?
Hindi ba?
Grabe sila.
Barkada ko
Gets
yun,
ko rin
oh.
kayo, no?
barkada
Alam mo sila talaga
Stir
yun.
the pot.
It's just ano talaga, yun nga. What happened din kasi parang bukod nga din sa creative differences, meron din yung the business difference who parang that time parang JJ wanted to be the band to be like more of a family business of their family, parang ganun, because they're brothers and yung parents nila are very involved with our stuff. But syempre for us three, parang teka muna, parang may mga ano dito, may mga hindi okay, may mga mali, may mga bukod pa doon, there were like parang syempre parang we wanted to be transparent on the business matters, right? So and we decided to make this thing a corporation. So the band is actually a corporation right now, and that no one is like head. Like it's a new entity, the Bloomfields, since we made it a corporation. There's no like parang siya yung leader or yung isa, parang ganun. It's a different entity. And when we decided to do that, it worked for us, it worked for everyone, but it didn't work for JJ because he wanted like parang yun nga, to like parang medyo family control. And anyway, so these are the juice, these are like
No, it's okay.
the messy,
We
gritty,
like that. Details.
the messy part. But yun nga, around 2009 we're like parang parang it's not really working out. And yes, may mga away-away and may mga demandaan. Kasi JJ started the band. So I'll give you guys that. JJ came
In
up
high school.
in high school. So hinata kami ni Rocky, ako. And yeah, we're grateful for that. We're very grateful for that. But syempre as, as time came along and business is business. I mean, trabaho lang. It has to be fair. I mean, we're not like, minions here
Yeah.
or alam mo yun.
And hindi talaga rainbows and butterflies. Hindi talaga pwede na, we're family, guys.
Yeah.
At the end of it all, it's still gotta be a business.
Yeah. So, yun. So, after nun, parang it's really messy. It's really messy. It was pretty toxic then. And it was, yun nga, around 2009, they decided to like leave the band nga, but they wanted to do, keep the name, Bloomfields nga. Pero hindi nga pwede yun kasi it's a corporation. So, it's an entity already. You can't just like leave and,
And get and
Yeah,
get
yeah,
the
yeah.
name.
Yeah, but and officially they resigned. So that was that. And then they went on to do their own thing, which from what I can hear, it did well. I mean, they were doing gigs in the States regularly,
Nice.
which must be good, right? Which must be great. So that's what we heard from them since then. And so there was no real overlap in after we officially
yeah.
like settled
It-
everything,
it-
and then
it-
they became band of brothers. And
Yeah,
and
it was
stuff like
very
that.
quick actually kasi parang we met, nagiinuman na tong dalawang to. Na parang, oh no, looks like it's the end of the band. Yeah, and then that's how we met Dino. Nagiinuman tong dalawang to, like parang throwing the towel off, parang ano na,
and then
suko na.
and then we
We saw
we ended up watching Dino's gig, and he does a solo acoustic thing, and we saw him. We was like, "Yo, are you interested in joining a band?" And to me, it felt like a culture fit. You know what I mean? Like he sort of fit our camaraderie,
yeah,
and he plays. We really needed someone who would sing,
yeah.
who could sing. So we got him. And so 2009 all the way up to 2019. That was
2010
the
actually, 2010.
2010 all the way up to,
January.
to 2019. Okay. So by 2019 we were still together. No, but
No,
then
you're wrong.
no, but then 2020 kasi hit and the pandemic hit, and I think all of us went through some kind of change.
Yes.
Priorities shifted. Just things just look different. The routine was shattered. You suddenly get this time to think like, what am I doing here? And then when after the pandemic, everything was just supposed to go back to normal. It didn't. And to Dino, to him, I think, or at least the way he explained it, I think he just wanted a new chapter. I think he just wanted to move on and do his own thing.
Yeah.
He's done enough of
Kaya
Bloomfields, and he just did his own thing. So-
and we still see him.
He's
Still
he's a
see him, still
groomsman.
hang out.
He's my groomsman, and yeah.
For the wedding where you don't have a host yet.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Haha.
nice. That's nice to know. That's nice to know that it wasn't like a very bitter split up
With Dino,
with
yeah.
Dino.
No. He called us all. He called all of us up individually and explained his side, and we were all like, "Yo, bro, we're not gonna force you into into working with us if your heart's set on something else, right?" So that was cool. So
I think I first heard the news about Dino's departure. It wasn't TikTok.
TikTok.
His brother. 'Cause I follow his brother.
boy.
That
I
guy.
follow his
man.
brother on TikTok. So we follow each other on TikTok. Great debater, by the way. But
Yeah.
He's a
Sa
master.
Bolo.
Some would say.
And yeah. Yeah.
Hi, Bolo.
Did he do some gigs with you two or something? Hindi ba? Or parang-
Yeah.
Parang feel ko I'm
Nag-open siya, yeah.
Oh,
for
okay.
He plays basketball with us.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice.
Yeah.
There you go. So at least the record has been set today, fam. Guys, chasers. Galit yung producers ko dito eh. Okay,
The record's been
the
set
records
yet
have
again.
been set and enough
Now
with the
you know.
chismis. So please update all of your Reddit threads and Facebook and
Tapos na.
kailangan i-update eh. Kasi hindi pwede na maiwan lang 5 years ago nang ganun yung chismis. Dapat, guys, update po. Ito na po yung napanood ko sa Hangover. Parang ganun. There we go.
Link here.
Link here po. Perfect way to promote. There you go. Well, thanks for that. So, continuing though with the line of questioning from the previous one, the Lozanos left and formed the Band of Brothers, as you mentioned, and some fans hint at a rivalry. Pero wala naman, di ba? Like, you would say that there is none, and it's all friendly, like civil. Is that the right word? Is it-
Civil, yeah.
Civil.
Yeah, kasi we saw each other around 2017 sa Boracay. It was, they were playing us the Bloom Brothers and we were playing us the Bloomfields and we saw them, inuman kami. Okay naman.
Yeah, I think there was never much overlap, or we weren't having to fight over fans or stuff like that. It never got to that. I think
Yeah.
it never became, oh, my success depends on your failure. It never became that. So I think a rivalry only becomes intense when you're both fighting for something and you can't both have it, right? So with us naman, there was no overlap like that. So yeah.
I mean, it's pretty much a win-win din eh. Kasi ayun nga, they wanted to be more of a family band. And ngayon, their other brother, the youngest brother, is like part of them na. That's why they call themselves the Bloom Brothers. So, I mean, Band of Brothers pala, sorry. Band of Brothers. So, yeah, it's, I guess, turns out, win-win for
Chismoso lang
everyone.
kayo. Yun lang yun. You guys just want chismis. You just want drama and conflict, as we all do. Okay, gets.
Away.
Well, again,
Away
for the
naman,
record,
away.
wala namang ganung
Away.
issue. And we're glad. We're glad it worked out for everyone, at least.
Yeah.
Yun. Yay. Well, with that, guys, you have successfully passed all 3 tiers of interviews. Congrats to the Bloomfields. There you guys go. So right now, magbabanlaw po tayo. So, you've been actually drinking, so go ahead,
I've been-
enjoy.
I've
Shot,
been
shot,
getting
shot,
buzzed
And there you go.
this whole time.
Thanks. So, if you want, you could make a toast to someone, some people, something, whoever, whatever, right over there. And yeah, you could give a toast to them.
Cheers to the fans who. Cheers to the fans who continuously talk about us on Reddit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
keeping the spirit alive, and
Yeah.
and to all the new fans who are watching now.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we see you at our gigs. And cheers to you guys.
Cheers.
Hope your hangover
Cheers.
doesn't get so bad.
Cheers.
Yay!
Cheers.
Thanks, guys. All right, so one more thing before we get to actually have you play my third favorite song, because again, first two, Balikan. Third song is Pink Skies.
Balikan is 1 and 2.
Yes!
Damn, okay.
Yes! Ganun siya
Alright.
ka. Chef's kiss. Okay,
Ah.
so one more thing rather. Do let us know where we can check you out. Your music, your socials and whatnot.
Yeah. So again, check out our YouTube channel. Check out our YouTube channel, The Bloomfields Music, and look us up in Facebook and Instagram. And yeah, you'll see our gig schedules there. So yeah, again, check out our new music video, Pink Skies, on YouTube.
And with that, we wrap up today's interview. You guys are great. It's always so fun to have you here on the set with whatever show we've got going on today. It's Hangover.
It's our pleasure.
Yes, and hopefully again we get to have you here maybe for your next single or maybe for another gig from the company. I don't know. Either way, we love you. We love you. We support you.
Thank
And
you.
to add more fuel to the fire next time, we'll probably add more cheese, Mr. Reddit.
All right.
Fun.
Okay,
Fun.
okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
For the clout, you know.
Yeah.
And with that, boys and girls, chasers, yes. Couple, you want to say anything else? No more? Yeah,
Are we good?
we're good.
Yeah. Shout out to my wife,
Aww.
Shout out
Hello
to
to
my
my fam.
shout out to my fiance Amanda. I wrote Pink Skies for her.
Aww.
And
nag-aaway lahat. Someone can
There you
write
go.
a song. Di ba nakakainis, no? When you don't have anyone to write a song for you. Diba? Yung dapat dapat yung hindi natin sinasabi na magsulat ka naman para sa akin. It has to be out of the love and goodness of their heart.
Genuine.
Diba? Genuine dapat. Hindi yung kada parinig mo, tsaka niya lang gagawin. Men, anyway, moving on. Wow, worms, cat.
Very
whoa,
specific.
all over the place.
We're digging deep.
Whoa.
No? This is your
This is
tier
my-
3. Is there tier 3 for you? Yeah.
Yes, probably. That's another episode. For now, guys, we're gonna wrap things up. Thanks again, Bloomfields. We will see you soon.